Are you looking for a job today? If yes, you might have a lot of questions in your mind. How to prepare your resume, how to reach out to a hiring manager, how to get that interview, etc. You might have asked your seniors or your friends who have already cracked it, what are the tips and tricks that they've followed. Did it work out for you? If not, it's because there is a secret sauce behind all this. And that's what we are gonna see in this video. It's not gonna be a secret anymore. In this video, I'm gonna give you 10 job search hacks which will get you that first interview. Without any delay, let's get started. Since there is a huge competition in the market right now, the real question is, how are you gonna stand out from others? How are you gonna be different? Speaking of different, I'm not gonna bore you with this standard studio setup for the entire video. Let me make the first move on being different. Have you seen New York before? If not, it's great. Let me show you along the way in this video. Let's get started. People say job search is about time and luck. It's all based on your chances. But it's not a wrong thing. My formula is the probability of you getting a job is directly proportional to how proactive you are. People also say that knock the right door at the right time. But how do you know which one is the right door? Just knock all the doors that is humanly possible and just wait for your call back. Famous words by job seekers. Can you please review my resume? I know where this is coming from. When you are desperate looking for a job, talk to hundreds of people. You would have applied for thousands of applications. You would have changed your resume maybe like 1,000 times. But still, it's so irritating to hear those words. Yeah, it is even more irritating than listening to I love you as a friend. We regret to inform you, blah, blah, blah. So if you ask me, Hari, what am I doing wrong? How can I improve my resume? What if I say it has nothing to do with the resume? Yeah, the resume can always be improvised and it can evolve over time. But after like 2 or 3 revisions with the proper peer reviews, most probably your resume will be in a good state. And after that, it has nothing to do with your resume. We don't know the resume, it's like a black box. We don't know what's happening inside. So instead of just crying over your resume, I would start asking the question, what else can I improve in my profile? What else can I do differently, increase my chances of getting an interview? Okay, let me confess. We all think we are different. Even I thought I was smart and different from others in my job search. After applying for every company, I would just text hiring managers and recruiters asking them for some coffee chat, pass on my resume to someone. I was proud of myself. I was smart and proactive and different from others. But was I? Reality check. Hiring managers and recruiters need 30 plus hours per day if they have to accept every coffee chat that they get. But how would I know that? I posted an opening on LinkedIn when I co-founded a company. That's when I realized and I received hundreds of coffee chat invites on my LinkedIn. I wish my Tinder was filled with messages like that. No one cares about you. Everyone is here looking for what's in it for them. So don't curse them if they don't review your resume or don't accept your coffee chat. Just think from their perspective. They don't have time to do all these things. I know you're following the advice of the so-called building connections by inviting them to coffee chat and stuff. But don't beat around the bush. Be straight to the point. Don't ask them how's your life's journey, how was job experience and stuff. Instead, if you want referral, just ask for it. Busy people really appreciate you asking straight questions instead of just beating around the bush. Just be straight to the point and ask your question directly. That doesn't mean that I don't like building connections. I just don't recommend the way that people traditionally do. As I said, you have to give something first to get something in return. That's how you build meaningful connections. But if you ask me, Hari, I'm just a student, how can I give anything to them? To give something to them, it doesn't have to be a career advice, it doesn't have to be something of a monetary benefit. It can be an emotional support, or it can be, I'm coming from India, do you want something kind of support? It can be anything. People always need each other. We just have to find what your person needs. Don't ask a data scientist to refer you for a data science role. Contradicting, isn't it? Let's say you're looking for a data science role. What's the first step that you do? You go to LinkedIn and you text hundreds of people, data scientists and senior data scientists, to refer you for some role in their company. Or you might ask them to text you back if they come across any roles. Do you really think they will remember you if they come across any data science roles? Because those people would have gotten hundreds of messages asking the same. But what if you go to a senior UX designer to refer you for a role? IT sector is an interdisciplinary industry. All these people work together. So when the senior UX designer come across any data science role, you would be the only person that the person would remember, and they would directly shoot a text to your inbox. Always involve human in the process. After ATS and resume filtering website, we don't really know what's happening inside the black box. Reaching hiring managers' eye is the ultimate goal over here, but these automated systems are not making it easier for us. Personally, that's why I always try to involve a human in the loop. I'm not talking about the so-called referrals which are good for nothing. I'm talking about reaching a person in the hiring team. It can be a junior, colleague, or upper management, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the recruiter or the hiring manager for the role. It can also be the director or VP of the role. Just ask them to pass on your resume. Quantity versus quality in job applications. You know, a lot of job seekers are confused about this. I've known a lot of job seekers for putting in 1,000+ applications. I also know a few job seekers who just put in a couple of applications and getting interviews for those applications. If that's the case, which one should you focus on? Should you focus on quantity or quality? This is a big question, right? It's humanly impossible to focus on both of these things. So what is the right thing to do? Find the right trade-off between quantity and quality. Make sure that you're covering both the aspects. You know what quantity I'm talking about in job applications, but what exactly is quality?
People say don't give up. Yeah, don't give up on your goal, but give up on your plan if it's not working. Go to plan B if plan A is not working. As a job seeker, you have to come up with a lot of job search strategies, and the bad part about that is the ego won't make you accept that. Sometimes judgments might be wrong. Your plan B doesn't work, just go for plan C and go for rest of the infinite plans that you could do in your job search. Just because you came up with the strategy, and if you know it's not working, just give up on that strategy and go to the next one. A lot of job seekers stick to the strategy just because they think hard work is better than smart work. Sometimes this is not actually hard work if you are not trying the other strategies that you could have tried in the time when you are stuck in trying the same strategy again and again.
Don't use a standard template for texting hiring managers. Sometimes you might not have a choice. Texting hiring managers is the only option you might have. And in fact, they are the ones who are going to take the final decision, right? So when you're doing that, don't use a standard template like I'm Hari, I graduated from this, I'm so and so, I'm interested in this role. Don't do that, because we get a lot of messages like that. So what's the key here? Again, be different. So when I was hiring for my startup, one of the guys texted me saying that your ideal Python engineer is here. You don't have to go over 1,000 applications. be weird and creative when it comes to texting the hiring manager. And that's what I call a high quality application.